you. Good morning. So David Spivey has our prayer pledge and four-way test this morning.
I'm the default. So join me in prayer, please. Dear Heavenly Father, we just we praise your name. We thank you for our provision for yesterday, and we boldly ask for that provision again today. We ask for peace in this time of conflict. We ask for health if we are struggling. We ask that you give us joy in the world that you've created for us. In all things, let us just live our lives in a way that gives you glory and shines your light through us. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen.
Face the flag. I pledge
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
And in traditional order, the four-way test of the things we think, say, and do. First,
is the truth.
Second,
Is it fair to all concerned?
Third,
Will it build goodwill and better friendships?
and fourth.
Will it be beneficial to all concerned?
Thank you.
Thank you. Okie dokie. Do we have any guests this morning? I don't see any guests. Okay, we'll move on. Okay, we'll move into announcements. And we'll let Chris take over. They're a rowdy bunch this morning.
I know. All right. First things first. Rotary Foundation for March Madness. I know I got a few checks this morning. Yesterday was a big day in the financial world, so maybe somebody had to write a big check or two. By the way, freebie on that, you get an extension until May 22nd as long as you're a Rutherford County resident. And there's a couple other counties in Middle Tennessee in case you weren't aware of that, but there's a little tidbit for you. But if you've got a check for the Rotary Foundation, you want to give that to me this morning, I'm happy to take it for your payment for March Madness, or you can just go online and do it. Let myself or Miss Judy know, and we'll make sure that Points Park gets worked out. So that's one thing. Switching Hats barbecue. It's 2 weeks from Saturday, folks. 2 weeks from Saturday. So it is here. First things first, there are some sheets on a couple of tables for volunteers. And there's a couple of places that we are in desperate need of some folks. I don't know the number. I didn't get it from Don, but we're nowhere near where we need to be as far as volunteers. I know People's Choice filling cups is probably a big need. That's one that needs several people. There's a couple of others. I know parking, they'll need some folks. So please take a look at it. Please sign up. If you don't sign up on here, which you can do for sure, you can look in the connector. The link is there. So friends, family, neighbors, whoever will take able-bodied, warm bodies to help us out with that. So we'll take them too. We'll make sure you don't volunteer with them. We'll put them with somebody else, which is fine. So, but we need all the help we can get. It is here for sure. Second thing that's big on that is Swan and Wine is the Friday night before from 6 to 8:30, I believe. We need to let Meg know how many folks, if we can, as close as we can, are going to be there. Obviously, you can come, bring a +1, don't bring +8, but you can certainly come and enjoy that. We also need to know about sponsors. So if you have a connection to a sponsor or work with a sponsor and let us know that you've got people coming from that as best we can, that would be a good indicator. So we need to try to get that. I think she was looking for it by pretty soon. Yeah, obviously, because I think maybe by next Friday or something like that, because obviously it's coming up quick. All right, sponsorships. We are up to 118,800, excuse me, 116,835, 116,835. That is cash of 74,000 and then in kind of about 42,000. So thank you for everybody that's been putting in the effort for that. We're still probably about $4,000 short of where we were last year as far as cash. So we'll see how things come in here at the end. If you have not told me amount you want to pledge and you want to do that, or give me a check, either one we'll take, please let me know, let myself or Bill know. We can make sure that gets in the right hands, but we appreciate everybody's support. Or if there's a sponsor that you're thinking of here at the end that we can make a last ditch effort to, we'll certainly do that as well too. Brooks.
On sponsorships, I just want to let everybody know that this week is sort of the last week to get sponsors recognized as part of this on the banners and all of that other stuff. So if there is time, I mean, if you can, there is time to do it. All we need is really a commitment, not necessarily a check. But I will also say that if you can find another $5,000 sponsor that will get us over our cash from last year, I will gladly put you on the back banner on the stage.
There you
I
go.
have that kind of power.
Brooks does have that kind of power. He's big talk, so for sure. Trying to think if there's anything else I need to mention. Oh, we'll meet tomorrow morning, Friday, 7 o'clock, Pinnacle Bank, 214 West College. You can Zoom, whatever is easier for you. But I'll be there, and whoever else joins me in person, because there's a lot of details to kind of make sure we're mapping out. It's a big event. It's 10 to 4 on that Saturday, in case that's something we don't mention. I don't think I mention that often enough. And the festival is free. So if you're promoting it, make sure you let people know that it is free to come to. We'll have barbecue that they can purchase that has been cooked by the cooking teams. We call it People's Choice. There's going to be plenty of barbecue for that this year, I think. So that's always a good thing. And then they can vote on which one they like the best. We have made announcements I went to Smyrna last week. Brooks went to Noon Tuesday. So we've made announcements to our other clubs, and we're going to send them emails today or tomorrow to see if we can get some volunteer support from the other clubs here in Rutherford County. So we're going to try to do what we can. And 30, yes, thank you. We got 33 teams in the competition. So a lot of folks that have been there before, and I think they're excited about that. It's, we do ribs, chicken, and anything but ribs and chicken. Those are our 3 judging categories. We've got our judges lined up, so everything's in good shape as far as that. We are doing a whiskey tasting this time around. David and Rhonda are kind of spearheading that. So that's going to be kind of a bolt-on that we'll send something around. We haven't sent that around yet as far as signing up for that, but we try to do that in advance, or I'm sure you can do it the day of there.
That's signing up to help, not drink.
Well, it's signing up to do the tasting.
Yeah.
You can tell.
Is that what you're talking about?
Well,
Yeah.
maybe David's saying whatever's left, we'll have to take back home. So there's some self-serving there, but both we need help. They will need help serving, and you can promote that to your friends. I mean, that's something that will bring it back this year that we haven't had in a couple of years. Anything else that I'm leaving out for that? Bill, Brooks, anybody else? Okay.
The Facebook event is on there, so if you want to share it to your community to promote that it's happening.
Yeah, so go on Facebook, make sure you like that. You can say you're attending. All that helps the algorithms. Make sure you put on there that you're going. You can share it, as Jamie said. We'll have a few last minute things that we'll see. So please, both on the Borough Barbecue Fest Facebook page and the club's Facebook page, you can also do both of those if you're so inclined.
Get numbers in to me.
Yeah. So make sure you can, I think Meg's got an email. Taylor sent something out with that, so you can email that to Meg or text her, whatever works for that. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, so on your tables there is an order form. It's purple pinky donut time again. So in case you're not familiar with what the purple pinky is, most of us do know, but some may not. So during National Immunization Days, every child who receives the polio vaccine is identified with a permanent purple marker on the pinky nail of their left hand. To raise awareness and funds for the continued efforts to eradicate polio, Rotarians from District 6760 are partnering with local Dunkin' stores for the 7th annual Dunkin' Purple Pinky Day fundraiser to eradicate polio. Clubs will be able to order boxes of purple donuts, and every $25 box sold means a $187.50 donation toward polio eradication, thanks to generous matches from Rotary Districts and the Gates Foundation. So if you buy a box for $25, that $25 turns into $187.50. So they want us to start taking orders now. They're doing it a little different. In the past, you could go online and just order it yourself and then plan to pick it up. They want each club to collect all of the orders and the money, submit it, and then one person will be the contact to go and pick the donuts up and get them to the people that ordered them. So I've taken on that task. So if you would like to do this, either you can send me an email if you want, fill out this form and give it to me, but I'm going to need this by next Thursday because Dave and I are leaving town next Friday morning. But I just have to have it into the district by the 28th. So if you can just get it to me by next Thursday, that would be great. The donuts are going to be delivered and it'll be picked up on May 11th. So yeah, just think about it. That's a good way for our money to go further and help. And the donuts are great. You can give them away. I'll probably buy some to give to some dental offices. You know, makes everybody happy. So that's, it just says no. He didn't say specifically. It just says each club will be responsible for the donation. So I guess just make the check out to the club because the club is going to write one check to the district for this. So
You're going to pick them up, you're going to deliver.
I'm going to pick them up and bring them to whoever delivers. So if you order 10 boxes, I'm not going to take them to 10 people for you, but I will bring them to you.
Try, yeah.
I will bring them to you. But so yeah, y'all just take a look at that and let me know. So spring social tonight. Dave and I are happy to host. We hope the rain will stay off and we can be in the backyard because it's much nicer out there than it is in the house. And so just bring an appetizer to share, 6 p.m. Everybody welcome, spouses, significant others. You can bring your kids if you want to, but I'm not responsible if they get in the pool. So you just have to watch them. And our next board meeting is on Tuesday, the 21st. Everyone is welcome to that too. We start at 5:15 at my house. So we would love to have you join us. Anybody else have anything? Yes.
Always has.
Okay.
I just wanted you all to know that about a month ago, some of the board members from the Good Shepherd Children's Home met with the Christy Houston Foundation board members, and we heard, I'm sorry, I get emotional. But yesterday we heard that they have awarded us $1.2 million.
Wow. That's amazing. So is that going to go toward the new facility? And oh, that's amazing. What
does that mean now?
It means we're going to, well, yes, full speed ahead and get more done.
what a blessing. That's amazing. Awesome. Thank you for sharing that. That's amazing. Okay, well, now it is my pleasure to introduce our speaker. We have Danielle Rutherford. She's the owner of Seniors Helping Seniors based in Murfreesboro, which specializes in in-home care for seniors. A former social worker with over 20 years experience. She's heavily involved in local senior advocacy, including acting as a leader with the Rutherford County Council on Aging. So welcome, welcome.
Thanks for having me this morning. This is my second time visiting, very welcoming group, and I've worked with a lot of you in the community already for a few years. So thank you again and good morning. I'll be cognizant of your time, but just really what is aging in place? Just quick question for the group. What are your thoughts about what aging in place is? What do you think?
It sucks.
Okay, there's one. Do you think it's more of you or more for your family? What else? What are your thoughts when you think of aging in place other than that? Staying home. Okay. All right. That's a question I ask everyone that I come in contact with. I've been a social worker in this community, specifically with geriatrics for now. That was a little dated. I guess it's now over 26 years. So I got my start at the VA. And when I graduated in TSU, I was going to save the world as a social worker. I realized really quickly the world was pretty large. So I was like, okay, let's start in Nashville. So within that time, I have met with anything from for-profits to nonprofits, specifically dealing with individuals aging in place. And what does that look like? And yes, it does suck for some. But normally, our goal and my goal with working with families throughout the community is how can we make it a joyful journey, regardless of what your diagnosis is and what your fear is of what truly aging in place is. For us, it's trying to make someone happier, healthier, independent, even though they might need a little bit of help with just that one thing to keep them independent. Our goal is to promote independence, not make someone feel like that they can't age in place. Our goal is to make sure whatever you consider home, whether it be your home that you never want to leave, or if you need to downsize, or if you need to go into this next journey. What does that look like? We talk with a lot of individuals about what their plan is, and it's constantly changing. A lot of individuals are taking care of their parents. A lot of individuals are taking care of their spouses, their siblings, their own children. It's flipped sometimes. So how can we help individuals age in place? The benefits of aging in place that we have found, it's not many people are raising their hand to go into a nursing home, right? I don't know of anyone I think I've ever volunteered to go into one, but our goal is to say, okay, how can we stop? How can we help you live an independent life and reduce the stress and anxiety of what that next journey is? It's communication, is being with the community, and it's also being with family and loved ones. We talk about home safeties. Whenever you're living in your home, you think, oh, I can go up these stairs, or I'm okay to leave all of these rugs and all of these cords out, and I'm never going to fall. Or we love our fur babies. You think about all the dogs. How many people trip over dogs? We talk about not getting rid of everything in your home and not making it just a little glass wall that you're sitting in doing nothing. But whenever we talk about home safety, that's part of aging in place. How can we make your home independent and safe for you to live in? When dealing with families in the community and dealing with other individuals, we want to leave no stone unturned. Whenever you think about setting yourself up for success before the emergency happens, we sit down and we consult with you all. It's how can you have a financial plan? How can you have a home safety plan? How can you have a plan if you have to leave this area and live with a sibling, a loved one, a child? It's hard conversations to have. No one wants to have them, but it's part of it. It helps us help you by helping yourself, actually. We talk about the benefits of being physically active. No one really likes to wake up early and go for a walk or go for a run or go to the gym. But we talk about what's exciting for you. How can you stay physically fit? The more you're moving, that means you're moving, right? We don't want you to stop moving. We want you to be active. We want you to volunteer. You need to be engaged in movement for your physical health. It helps you have a balance with your nutrition. Go to your doctor's appointments. Go to volunteer events. Keep yourself physically fit and mentally fit by plugging into the community. I know a lot of you Rotarians do a lot of volunteer work as well. Unfortunately, since COVID, we've had a lot of individuals that we come across that are very secluded, that are scared to get around. You feel like, I guess 6 years later, most people have debunked the fear of COVID, but a lot of individuals who are in the at-risk stage are still very fearful to be around others, and they are secluding themselves. So a lot of our engagement in the community is talking to people about still getting out, talking to someone, having a companion. So if you come across someone that you just haven't seen in a while, or you feel like that they need a little bit of extra help, try to plug in with them. Try to just keep them active, invite them to lunch or take them lunch. We always say try to be supportive, but engage with your community, especially the individuals who are at risk, who are still afraid to get out. COVID really did a number on a lot of stuff. We work with a lot of social activities, church groups, volunteering. Again, encourage participation, because not just aging in place isn't just keeping your home safe, it's keeping your mind and your community to the forefront as well. Planning ahead. We talk about planning ahead. I had mentioned earlier, we work with a lot of financial planners. We work with people with reverse mortgages. We work with individuals on how can you really use your funds to keep you where you need to be. Not everyone has a large pot of wealth or a lovely someone leaving them a check at the end of the day. So you have to plan for your own success. As a social worker in the community, whenever we work with individuals, we talk about what can you tap into? Are you a veteran? Do you have veteran benefits? Do you have Medicare, certain specific plans that you have no idea you're paying for that you can tap into? We want to make sure that when you're aging in place, you're looking at your entire portfolio, for lack of terms. How can you help yourself and help others? let's see here. I know I'm cognizant of time. I'm trying to be quick, but mainly building a support system for yourself. You are your only advocate for yourself whenever it comes to this. You don't want to be a burden on anyone, and you want to make sure you're taking care of what you know you can do. If you can take care of yourself, if you can plan properly, that's great. But if you need a little extra help, you're like, hey, I don't know where to even start. There are many individuals that can help walk you through that for yourself, your loved one, and just try to do this before the emergency happens. That's my only advice. You never know when emergency is going to hit you. You never know when your life is going to be touched with dementia, Alzheimer's, some type of physical ailment that you think you're able to really navigate, but it's definitely more challenging than you ever had to anticipate. So there is help out there. Make sure that you reach out to the right individuals, and just remember to plan, age in place. It doesn't always suck. And you can have a good time with it, I think. But that's about it, without going into major details. But, everyone wants to stay where they want to be. You don't want to be a caregiver that's harping on someone, and sometimes it's hard to be a caregiver. So make sure that if you are aging in place or you are taking care of someone, that you're giving yourself the proper rest as well. So take your caregiver hat off and be a parent, be a spouse, be a sibling to somebody, but try to make sure to take care of yourself and others. Any questions?
That last comment, that's the hardest thing for caregivers to give up.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they wear themselves down. What are some suggestions and stuff because of the resources? It's horrible.
There are a lot of resources out there. There are a ton of respite programs. There's a lot of fear. My goal as kind of just a resource to individuals in this community is how to debunk the fear of having help in your home, or debunk the idea of receiving respite as a caregiver or receiving that break. When you're in it 24/7 and you're working full time and you're taking care of a loved one, or they physically need that extra help, or they're mentally with dementia and Alzheimer's and you're just on the go constantly, you don't realize how taxing it is on yourself. And a lot of people will just say, oh, no, I'm good. I'm on autopilot. I'm going to take it. I'm good. But you don't realize just getting a break once a week to go to lunch with someone, or go to a Rotarian meeting, or just do something that's normal for yourself, it's more beneficial. So we help individuals tap into different groups. We go talk to them. We anticipate them receiving that help so they can get that break.
Who's your ideal clients? Paul?
Do we need to have a talk? Okay. Our ideal, it really depends. It really depends. Our ideal client, we've serviced, I've worked in this community for over, 26 years. We've serviced, 5 different counties. The youngest individuals we've serviced were in their 40s going through breast cancer treatment with 5 children. Our oldest client was a 104-year-old veteran that was on hospice, and his wife just needed a little bit of break. So we do not just to talk about my company, but throughout my career, we've worked with veterans with PTSD. We've worked with individuals with strictly dementia and Alzheimer's. The ideal client is truly someone that doesn't know how to navigate for help, wanting to get started before the emergency happens with some type of care or some type of plan.
Who funds you? How are you funded?
I'm here local. You can always look for Danielle Rutherford, Seniors Helping Seniors. I'm part of a lot of different groups. You can ask Jackson how to get in touch with me. Jackson and I have worked very well together throughout the many years. But Seniors Helping Seniors, Middle Tennessee is my agency. We're here local, and my husband is Thomas Rutherford. So if you can think of the hospital or think of the county, you can pretty much find me.
On your website, you had like a smorgasbord of different services and things like that. Are you like more of a coach to plug people in?
No, we actually provide non-medical home care with our company. We do everything from basic companionship up to 4 hours at a block, just to get that one break I was talking about once a week to somebody, all the way up to 24/7 care. Always tell families whenever we meet, this is your sandbox, build your own castle. We do one-on-one consultations. We talk about, are you a veteran? Do you have dementia? How can we tap into services that can help you? Do you have long-term care policies? Do you not know how to pay for services, and how do you do that? Our goal is helping people age in place with independence by providing non-medical home care, bathing, dressing, housekeeping, laundry, meal prep, errands, grocery shopping, transportation and medical appointments, anything it takes you to live in your home every day that you might have a problem with, that's where we plug in that care.
Is there like a fee schedule, or is it basically, it depends on each?
No, we have a flat rate, and whenever we meet, we talk about that rate, and we talk about other opportunities to tap in through policies, VA benefits, Medicare benefits, and all of that.
You don't have a physical location?
No, I work out of my home
Yeah.
because I go into everyone else's home. So we don't have a brick and mortar because when I'm going into hospitals, our services are provided in hospitals, independent living, assisted living, homes, wherever you are or your family member consider home and where their journey is, that's where we provide that care.
You had mentioned that a lot of families are skeptical of outsiders coming in.
Mhm.
How do you reassure them, and how do you screen your folks?
We have a large, all right, so we are seniors helping seniors, right? So a lot of our individuals are, I like to use the term seasoned. They're retired. They have taken care of individuals of their own family members, and they just want to give back and help. Now we have, our oldest caregiver was 87. Our youngest was 19, going to college to be a nurse. Since we do provide a whole large scope of services from bed baths, Hoyer lifts, full care, we have a caregiver to fit every need. Not everybody is needing, someone that's going to do a bed bath. If we have someone that just needs companionship, that wants to go to get their hair done and play cards and go to lunch, then we have that companion to do so. And all of our individuals are screened through background checks, TBI, fingerprinting. They have clean driving records. We do not on any abuse registry or sex registry. So we do a full vetting of all of them, plus a full background check. I mean, we do it all. Yeah.
Your employees, I guess some of them will be part-time, full-time, plug them in, plug them out.
Yeah. We service 5 different counties. We have about 70 plus employees right now that are serving anywhere between 55 to 70 clients, depending on the needs, from transportation all the way to 24/7 care.
You some of them actually volunteer?
No, they're all W-2 employees.
Okay.
Yeah.
You cover Coffee County?
We can, yes. Yep, we sure can.
Just check.
Yes, sir.
What's the most common way that people get in touch with you? Because I have this vision, somebody at home going, oh, I'm going to call Danielle. I don't think it happens like that.
It doesn't. I mean, I think it's just educating the public. You never know whenever this type of service is going to touch your life. And when it does, a lot of people will just go down the Google rabbit hole, and then that just sends you in a total different mindset. It scares people. So when you're thinking of what might happen next, or who might need our services, or you're in a church, or you're in a company group setting, and you hear someone talking at the lunch table that their mother fell and they're in the hospital, those are all triggers that you think, oh well, I know someone in the community that can help educate you. I mean, I'm spinning my wheels for 5 different counties, talking to hospitals, discharge planners, churches, nurses, anybody that I can get in front of, rehabs, you name it. I mean, it's just me with boots on the ground. Yes, ma'am.
What is your rate?
We're $34 an hour.
And it's a 4-hour minimum?
Yes, ma'am, at least once a week. Mhm. Yes, sir.
Do you accept any insurance companies or anything?
We do. We take all long-term care policies. We are a VA provider, so if you are receiving VA benefits, we can assist with that. We do Medicare Advantage plans, Aetna, Centene, and Humana. Yep, we are in the process, and we are in the process of becoming Medicaid eligible as well.
I didn't see Jamie taking
She's taking it for me.
Yes, sir. Rutherford, Wilson, Williamson, Davidson, and Cannon. We have gone into coffee, and we go all the way over to past Watertown, all the way to Columbia. So think of the Nashville airport kind of south, spread your wings and go south. But we service truly. If I can't help you, I'm going to find someone who can. Period.
Now, do they have stuff like this in every community, you think?
They do. I mean, you can throw a stone. I was talking about realtors earlier. I mean, there's a lot of realtors. There's a lot of home agencies in this area. It's very easy to get overwhelmed. The benefit of knowing someone in this industry, I think that the benefit of knowing someone that you can talk to. I've been in this community for 26 years. This is all I've ever done, from nonprofit to for-profit. If I can't help you, I'm going to find a vetted, responsible person that's truly going to hold your hand and walk you through this process.
That's what your heart is.
100%. I started with the VA. My grandfather was a World War II veteran. That was the reason I got into this service, was seeing how my grandmother navigated the VA system, seeing the services that she received to help take care of my grandfather. She lived until she was 96 with his spousal benefits, helping her age in place. I've been a caregiver myself before my father passed away. Worked very hand in hand with hospice. Wanted to make sure to let people know that there's help out there. Don't stress. It's okay to take time for yourself, and that's how we work with families. I've done it professionally, personally, and I want to make sure our community stays aging in place. Yeah. Thanks for having me.
And I will say, that we're going through this right now. My mom has dementia. My dad is a caregiver. And I had to sit down and have a hard conversation with him saying, we've got to think about when it could reach a point, and it likely will, that he can't take care of her anymore, at home. And her sister's coming some, but we have to have that hard talk about before something tragic happens. And I had something tragic happen to one of my friends' parents.
Yeah.
And so her dad at that point was faced with making really hard decisions in a very short amount of time because he didn't plan ahead. Yeah. So we have a pen. That's the rotary pen. And this is a challenge coin with a 4-way test that we was like earlier. So thank you. Just such great work. So I got an email at 3:45 this morning. Thankfully, I didn't get a notification with some pictures. Jean Marie Hill is in Italy, and she was at the Rotary Club in Venice and took some pictures of that thing. And I know that Judy Powell and Barb Ford are in Africa traveling now, and they're planning to try to go to some Rotary meetings. So always remember, if you're traveling, try to find a Rotary meeting. It's really fun. It's fun to do. It's fun to go in. When Dave and I were in Iceland, we went to a meeting, and then when we were in Australia, how long? 20 years ago, we went to a meeting in Alice Springs. So it's fun to see how Rotaries around the world do things.
And you'll
So
always be welcome.
you will. I mean, they're so excited to see you, and they want to hear about how you do things. And it's fun. It's fun to see and talk to them and kind of how they got connected with Rotary and what it means to them. So, okay. Well, I hope to see you tonight in my house, 6 o'clock. Bring a snack, and we'll see you later.
Bring your fire.
Great job.